This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olanireti Ololade. The major headlines. Tinubu seeks Senate confirmation for Habe Adeniji as NUPRC NMDPRA Board Chairman. NRS Chair. Tax reforms will support sustainable growth. 2026 battle. Rivers crisis escalates as top APC governors back Fubara. Wike, Bashiru clash over Rivers politics. Sports. AFCON 2025. Super Eagles trash Mozambique 4-0 to reach quarterfinals. Fans boo Osimhen after Lookman outburst. Joshua Means quits boxing after car crash. Uncle. Entertainment. Time with God. DJ Kupi announces break from social media. News in detail. Tinubu seeks Senate confirmation for Habe Adeniji as NUPRC NMDPRA Board Chairman. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has nominated Senator Magnus Abe and an energy expert, Adegbite Ebiowe Adeniji, as board chairman of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. The president also asked the Senate to confirm the appointments. A statement yesterday in Abuja by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, said the president, in two separate letters to the Senate, sought confirmation of 21 nominees to serve on the boards of the two key petroleum sector regulators established under the Petroleum Industry Act. For the NUPRC, President Tinubu nominated Abe, who represented Rivers South-East Senatorial District for 2 terms, as the agency's board chairman. Abe is a former board member of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation and currently chairs the National Agency for the Great Green Wall. Other nominees for the NUPRC board as non-executive commissioners are Engineer Paul Yaru, the former chairman of the Trade Union Congress in Kaduna State, and Mr. Sunday Adebayo Babalola, the former deputy director of the defunct Department of Petroleum Resources. The president also nominated 7 executive commissioners for the NUPRC. NRC Chair. Tax reforms will support sustainable growth. The tax laws that took effect last week will support sustainable development and rapid economic growth. Executive Chairman of the Nigerian Revenue Service, formerly Federal Inland Revenue Service, Dr. Zach Adedeji, has said. Speaking on the national television yesterday, Adedeji explained that while tax reform often attracts political commentary, the overriding objective remains the stability of the economy and the development of credible institutions capable of supporting long-term national progress. The dismissed fears that the new tax reform framework could be used by the federal government to marginalize political positions or target individuals based on political affiliation. Adedeji said the reforms were driven by national interest and institutional accountability. He responded to concerns that the new tax regime might be weaponized through selective enforcement or politically motivated scrutiny of tax compliance records. He noted that such insinuations were misdirected, stressing that the administration's approach to tax reform is guided by transparency, due process, and a commitment to building strong and credible institutions. 2027 battle. Rivers crisis escalates as top APC governors back Fubara. Moves by the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, to scuttle the 2027 re-election bid of the successor Rivers State Governor, Siminalayi Fubara, appeared to have suffered a setback as several All Progressive Congress governors rallied behind the embattled Fubara. Multiple sources in the APC confirmed on Monday that renewed hostilities between Wike and Fubara were ignited by some top APC governors' decision to back Fubara's second-term bid, a development the FCT minister found galling and is bitterly opposed to. The latest development was further compounded by the APC leadership's endorsement of Fubara, who appear to have endeared himself to the party's top echelons, many of whom have been praising his projects across the state. Trouble reportedly started when forces loyal to Wike attempted to back the S2 National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Samuel Anyanwu, as the next governor of Imo State without consulting Governor Hope Uzodinma. The move reportedly infuriated Uzodinma, who is also the chairman of the APC governors. Following the development, some APC governors reportedly began to mobilize other colleagues against the FCT minister. Wike, Bashiru clash over Rivers politics. The crisis has broken out between Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike and All Progressive Congress National Secretary Senator Ajibola Bashiru. The party chief and the ministers are at daggers, drawn over allegations of meddlesomeness in the affairs of the running party. The National Secretary chided Wike, the chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, for making an uncomplimentary remark about Governor Siminalayi Fubara, who last month joined the APC. He also accused Wike of making unfounded allegations of financial gratification. He went ahead to advise him to quit as minister to face Rivers politics. Although Wike remains in PDP as leader of one of the factions, he has repeatedly emphasized his support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election. Wike has been on a thank-you visit to council secretariats in the state, where he has made comments about Governor Fubara's fitness to retain the seat. Alleged rape. Lagos pastor shuns police invitation. The senior pastor of Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministry, Chris Ifako, has failed to honor an invitation extended to him by the police over allegations of multiple rape and other offences capable of causing a breach of public peace. The cleric was invited to report to the State Criminal Investigation Department, (MANTI), to appear before the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the SCID by 10 a.m. on Monday. In a statement on Sunday, the Police Public Relations Officer in the state, Abimbola Adebisi, said the Commissioner of Police, Ololade, had ordered a thorough investigation into the allegations levied against the pastor. According to the police, the investigation followed several complaints bordering on alleged sexual offences and other acts capable of disrupting public order. An officer in SCID who pleaded anonymity as he was not permitted to speak to the press, however, told the correspondent on Monday that the cleric did not show up. After the CP's directive on Sunday, the DCP immediately instructed the office handling such a case to deprive him. But they waited and did not see him this evening already, and is obviously not coming here today. Another police source privy to the development disclosed that Okafor allegedly sent emissaries to the police department to give him more time. Sports. AFCON 2025. Super Eagles trashed Mozambique 4-0 to reach quarterfinals. The Super Eagles have booked a place in the AFCON 2025 quarterfinals with a commanding 4-0 victory over Mozambique in their round of 16 clash in first. The Eagles started strongly, building on their perfect group stage record, having won all 3 matches to top Group C, Mozambique making their first ever appearance in the round of 16, after finishing as one of the best third-place teams in Group F, struggled to cope with Nigeria's pace and attacking threat. Super Eagles took an early lead in the 20th minute when Ademola Lookman converted an assist from Akpo Adams. Victor Osimhen doubled the advantage 5 minutes later before Lookman set up Osimhen again in the 47th minute to make it 3. Adams Akpo completed the scoring with Nigeria's 4th and the 75th minute. Wilfred Ndidi captained the midfield alongside Frank Onyeka and Alex Iwobi, while Stanley Nwabali returned in goal. The back four of Bright Osayi Samuel, Semi Ajayi, Calvin Bassey, and Bruno Onyemechi kept Mozambique at bay throughout the match. Substitutions in the second half saw Paul Onauchi and Samuel Chukwueze replace Adams Akpo and Lookman, while Onyeka and Ndidi were replaced by Tombele Bashiru and Onyedika as Joy refreshed his midfield, but Simon also came on for Osimhen. By the 80th minute, Nigeria had registered 8 shots on target, while Mozambique had yet to test Nwabali. With a win, Nigeria advanced to the quarterfinals, maintaining their momentum as they chase a 4th AFCON title. They will face the winners of the match between Algeria and Congo DR. Fans boo Osimhen after Lookman outburst. Nigerian football fans has criticized Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen for his angry outburst at teammates Ademola Lookman during Monday's 4-0 victory over Mozambique in the Africa Cup of Nations round of 16. The Galatasaray striker was captured on camera yelling at Lookman in the 63rd minute after the Atlanta man missed the chance when Osimhen was open for a chance. Lookman had already created two chances for Osimhen at that point, with one being a direct assist and the other coming through Ako Adams. In the footage, Osimhen first pulled away from Captain Wilfred Ndidi, then pointed his finger angrily at Lookman before shouting his displeasure at his teammate. At the end, he could be heard saying in Pidgin, "No try am again," which meant, "Do not try that again." Osimhen asked to be subbed off subsequently and was then booed off the pitch by the fans as Moses Simon came on for the striker. The incident sparked widespread criticism on social media platform X, with fans questioning Osimhen's attitude despite the team's dominant performance. NFF welcomes Okonkwo's nationality switch. The Nigerian Football Federation has welcomed the nationality switch of Wrexham goalkeeper Otto Okonkwo, expressing optimism about adding the 24-year-old to its goalkeeping options. Born in Lagos to Nigerian parents, born in London to Nigerian parents, Okonkwo was eligible to represent both England and Nigeria and featured for England at various youth levels. However, in December 2025, he completed a switch of allegiance to Nigeria, a move that has been warmly received by the NFF. The NFF is always excited to have another quality player committing to Nigeria and providing an option in a particular position, NFF Director of Communications Dr. Ademola Ololade told ESPN. Otto Okonkwo is a prospect, and we believe the technical crew was delighted to have another option in the goalkeeping department. Okonkwo's bolster Nigeria's current goalkeeping pool, which has Chippa United Stanley Nwabali, Francis Uzoho, Amas Obasogi, Maduka Okoye, and teenage talent Ebenezer Harcourt. Nwabali, Uzoho, and Obasogi are currently with the Super Eagles at the ongoing 2025 African Cup of Nations in Morocco, while Okoye was surprisingly left out. Joshua may quit boxing after car crash. Uncle. Former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua is seriously considering retirement from boxing, according to his uncle Adedamola Joshua, who told the press. The 36-year-old boxer who suffered a fatal car crash in Nigeria that claimed the lives of two of his close friends and team members made a decision known to his family in private following last week's tragedy. The major thing there is that he has retired from boxing. That is one thing that makes us glad because each time he's fighting in the ring, we are always carried away emotionally, Adedamola told the press during a visit to the family home in Shagamu on Monday morning. Each time he's knocked down, it's just like the heart is coming out of our chest. All these emotional feelings whenever he's fighting is too much trauma for us also. Now that he has said he's leaving, while the ovation is highest, we are happy. It was asked if Joshua had communicated the decision to the family. Yes, the uncle had confirmed. The boxing star has also committed to providing lifelong support to the families of his two close friends, Shinogami and Latif Lats Ayodele, who died in a car accident near Lagos last Monday. Entertainment. Time with God. DJ Kupi announces break from social media. Popular Nigerian disc jockey Florence Otedola, popularly known as DJ Kupi, has announced that she is taking a break from social media to focus on her spiritual life and personal well-being. In a message shared with her followers on X on Monday, the billionaire heiress explained that the decision comes from a desire to quiet time and a spiritual reconnection. Kupi, has been increasingly vocal about her faith journey in recent years, described the hiatus as a necessary reset. She wrote, "Never done this before, but I'm taking a short break from social media. I need some quiet time with myself and time being hidden with God. I'm okay and just taking a moment to reset and reconnect. I'll be back." Earlier in a New Year message on January 1st, Kupi described the past year as a hard one, expressing her decision to trust God. It has been a hard year, and these last days have been the toughest. But I am choosing to trust that God still has a plan. As we start into 2026, tell people how much they mean to you. Say it while you can. Wishing you a hopeful new year. My cupcakes, she wrote. Our recent announcement follows a series of live updates from the entertainer, including her recent baptism and public commitment to her Christian faith. Recap of the major headlines. Tinubu seeks Senate confirmation for Habe Adeniji as NUPRC NMDPRA board chairman. NRS chair. Tax reforms will support sustainable growth. 2027 battle. Rivers crisis escalates as top APC governors back for Barra. Wike Bashiru clash over Rivers politics. Sports. AFCON 2025. Super Eagles stretch Mozambique 4-0 to reach quarterfinals. Fans boo Osimhen after Lookman outburst. Joshua may quit boxing after car crash. Uncle. Entertainment. Time with God. DJ Kupi announces break from social media. Follow us on all our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call our WhatsApp 091-2222-7433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti Olusegun. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanireti Ololade. Have a victorious Tuesday. God bless Ifako.